Okay.
Okay, I think that now it is showing, no?
Yeah.
So these are the example one.html that I have created, and another one is
Mm-hmm.
iframe tag I have discussed. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
And today's session we discuss about some complex tag of HTML such as form tag and table tag. Okay, so HTML contains these tags. In previous class what we have discussed, this is the content based tag, and now we discuss about layout based tag. Means if you want to create any page layout, okay, then this type of tag will be used. The tag name is,
Content layout.
yeah,
Two
content.
time.
Yeah, content based tag means suppose that you want to write text based content, then you will prefer paragraph. Heading based and content, you will prefer h1 to h6. Okay, video content for video, audio content for video tag, and image content for image img. Okay, so these are the content based tag. Now we discuss about layout based tag. Layout means suppose that you have page and you want to subdivide this page into different partitions. Suppose that you want to create separate headers, you want to create separate middle part, you want to create separate footer part. This type of division if you want to represent into the web pages. Okay, or you want to write store multiple set of data as a data container, then also you can use this type of tag. The most important tag that is called table tag. I think you knew about table tag. So table tag generally used for data container as well as layout building. Suppose that you want to build a common layout using table form, then you can use it. Okay, so a table tag is basically used for layout building as well as data containers. Similar to, we can use div tag. Div means division. So this is also the tag that is especially used to create layout of web page. Okay, because when you create any website, then first you decide what will be the layout of this website. Means how many partitions we will categorize into a web page, that header part or middle part or footer part. That thing can be managed by layout tag. Okay, the HTML provide two different type of layout basically. The first one is a table layout and second one is a div layout. So first we will discuss about table layout. Okay, so table layout, table is the special tag of HTML that contains multiple sub elements. Suppose that table is a root element. Okay, and this is the hierarchy of table. This is a root elements. It has TR. TR means table row, and after that TD. TD means table column. Okay, table has another child that is called TH. TH means table heading. So TR stand for table row. Suppose that if you want to create five different number of rows, then you will use five different TR tag. TD for table data, but TD always defined under TR because TD is the sub element of TR. Similar to TH, TH for table heading. Okay, so there have two different type of columns in table. First is the heading columns. If you want to show heading columns, then you will use TH. Okay, and if you want to show only database columns, then you will use TD. And these TD and TH both will be declared under TR tag. Then first we create TR tag. Okay, and after TR we will define TD. This one means you cannot directly define TD. TD is the subpart of TR. So this is the structure of table tag. So first we create simple table. First we create the table as a data container, means to display the data. And another use of table is to build the layout. For example, if you want to create any web page layout, then also you can use table. So there are two uses of table tag. The first utility I am showing here, how to create table as a data container. So here simply I will create table tag. Table is a predefined, it is a root element to create any table. And here I will write tr for table row and th for table heading. So suppose that I want to create the table to show the student informations. I will take the field enrollment number or roll number, after that name, after that branch, and after that fees. This one. Okay, so this is the first row I have created. After another one, tr td, here roll number is 1001. Again td for table data, means database column we prefer td, and for heading column we prefer th, and td this one. Okay, now I just repeat this. Okay, data can be different. Now I am using just sample data, and now just providing some attribute. Table is the element, border is their attribute. Okay, I am just implementing border one, means table will be bordered, surrounded with border. And after that we provide additional properties such as width and height. Height also I have provided, and just right click on it and open with live server. This is table tag. Okay, and it has roll number, name, branch, fees. These are the different columns, and this is the data. So this is the first utility of table. Means suppose that you are creating any project and you want to display or visualize data into tabular format, then this tag of html will be preferred, and it is most useful tag of html, because when we create any project, then data will be, if you want to display data, then we always prefer table tag. Okay, and it has some additional attributes such as align means we can align it center, it will automatically align center. Okay, now we exceed their width. Height is automatic. Okay, height we can provide height also, but height is depend on data, so you should manage height blank, because height can automatically increase or decrease as per data. Then width should be mentioned, height should be optional, because by default if you are not mentioning any height, then it will be auto. That's it. Okay, and suppose that,
Yeah.
yeah, in table there have one more situation. Suppose that I want to merge the table column and rows. This is the also important. So now
Yeah, sorry.
yeah,
I have one question here.
yes,
Go back to table.
yeah, this one,
No, no, actual browser. Sorry.
browser. Okay, just this one, yeah.
Yeah. In the cell, right? Suppose 1011. So I want to move cell. I'm not cell. I mean inside the cell, whatever we data. So if I want to move that data, so
If you want to move that data, then this is not possible by html, you will use javascript for that. Okay,
okay.
html is just a template, it is a static, it's nothing to. If you want to perform any activity on html web page, then you will use angular, you will use react, you will use javascript, you will use
Mhm.
any backend technology. These things you can use. Okay,
Okay. Okay. One more question. If suppose I want to, uh, I don't know whether it is possible or not. I'm just asking. If 101, I want to use, I mean, I think say cell padding or like something that, like that.
Yeah, you can use it. Cell padding and cell spacing is used to increase. Cell padding means to increase the
Yeah.
size of cell, and
Mm-hmm.
spacing means to increase the space between cell. Okay, it has two additional attribute under the table. You can
Okay.
use it. Cell padding. Okay, suppose that I am writing cell padding 10 means it will
Mm-hmm.
padding means it will increase the size of cell from left, right, top, bottom with all dimension.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and after that cell spacing means it will create the space between tag, between all cell. Okay, this one,
Mm-hmm.
the table will appear this way. So if you want to show the table on block base or blocked table,
Mm-hmm.
okay, then you can use it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
so now the most important thing is table column means call span and row span. This is the most important properties of table: call span properties and row span properties. So here
Mm-hmm.
span means merge. Okay, so suppose that I want to create one table this way. Suppose that this one and this one, here the section A, here the section B, and here the heading. This type table I want to create. Okay, then here you will draw the partial line under this. Then you can justify that this cell is creating to merge these two columns. Okay, means A and B columns is the two separate columns, and the first column is the only single it contain one cell and it contain two cell. So here the two cell is merged and create one cell, that is called Colspan. So suppose that this type of structure if you want to create, then first HTML is not case sensitive first of all. Okay, so we can write HTML in capital as well as small. Here I will write TRTD for first row, and here I will mention call span equals to 2. Their meaning is that in first row the cell is creating to merging two column, and I will write the text here. What is the text? Heading, and just close TD and just close TR. This one. Again I am creating another row. Okay, it will start from TR, and I will write here TD and just close TD. Again I will write TD and write B and close TD and close TR. Okay, that's it. And at last I will close table tag. So this is the implementation of call span. Means if you want to merge two column, three column, four column, five column as per your requirement, then you can use it. Okay, is it clear to you what is call span?
Yeah, merging the column,
Yeah,
right?
merging the column to creating the cell. Okay, suppose
Okay.
that in this example, what example I have explained later, I want to show here student informations in first column. Okay, this is a student informations. Then how many columns is there? Four columns. I want to create the cell to merge these four columns. Then I will write TR, after that TD, I will write here call span 4, and just I will write student information. That's it. Okay, student information. This way I can manage. And table also contain bg color property. Now right now I am not using css, I am just discussing about html, that what is the html and what are the properties of html. Without using css I am just discussing the html elements, because if you are using the css then you can't know about html properties. So html also contains some properties. Okay, bg color I am using here, bg color, and their color is gray, then automatically all the particular cell will be in gray color. Okay, Here I will write VG color, and here VG color I will write cyan color. Okay, this one. And for all TR, I will write VG color, VG color. Means colorful table also you can draw, you can create by using some additional attribute. That's it. So this is the first utility of table. Suppose as a data container, table can be used as a data container. Another property is row span. How row span is working? Okay. So another use case I am explaining to implement the row span. Suppose that I want to create this type of layout or structure. This one here A, here B, and here C. Okay, this type of structure I want to create. Then what I will do? First I will draw partial line to understand this. Okay, uh, when you draw partial line, then automatically you can imagine that this cell is creating to merging two different rows. Means this cell is a combination of two rows. That's why the A cell will be created to merging two rows. Okay, when we will prefer row span equals to 2. So how to draw this? First I will use table tag, after that tr tag, after that td tag, and here I will mention row span equal to 2. Okay, that's it. And I will just write here a and td. Again here I will write td and mention b. I will close td tag and I will close tr tag. Again I will write here tr, after that td. I will mention here c. I will close td and I will close tr and I will close table. That's it. Okay, so this is the actual implementation of table tag. Means this way we can manage, we will create the table tag. This is a table tr td and this one. So this is the example of row span. Okay, understand this?
Yes.
Okay, so we will draw this here also. Another example, you can take example 4.html and this one. Now I will create table tr td row span equals to 2. I will write here a, again td, and write here b, and for another row I just write tr td and c. That's it. Table, and I will write here width 400, and border also I will mention here border equals to 1. That's it. Okay, so this is a syntax of this is a output of this script. This is a row span called cell, and this is the normal cell. So where it will be used? It is basically used to create the layout. Suppose that you want to create any page using table, okay, with different partitions, then you will use row span and call span. Okay, so suppose that I am creating one page layout using table. Which type of page layout I am creating? I am creating just simple web page. This one, this is our blank page, and I want to create first partition, second partitions, and here in middle part I will create two different partitions. This is the header, this is a part 1, this is a part 2, and this is a footer. This type of layout if I want to create, then I will use table tag and row span and call span. But in this layout, okay, if we uh, creating this, then header will use header cell will manage call span, And footer tag also will manage, yeah, footer cell also manage call span. Okay, and here is a simple two columns. So how to draw this type of layouts, that thing I am discussing. Table layout 1 dot html, this one, just I will write table, here I will write tr, here I will write td, call span equal to 2, and this one is header. Again I will create two different tr, td, and two different td. Okay, this one, and suppose that I will write content part 1, and here I will write some dummy content. If you want to write any dummy content, just write lorem and 100, it will create 100 word. Okay, so lorem means it is a dummy content in your website. Again I will write paragraph lorem 100, this one, and here I will write tr, td, call span equals to 2, and just write footer. This is the layout what I want to create, this one. If we provide the colors, then it will appear similar to web page. Okay, bg color I will provide here, bg color, different bg, blue bg color I will provide, or anything else I can provide. Okay, green color suppose that I am providing, bg color equals to gray, and bg color again I will provide green, because header and footer colors will be similar. Okay, this one, this is a layout. You can mention height and width, it's if required, otherwise nothing else. Simply I will mention height equals to 700. 700 is much more, you can simply provide yes 600 or 700, anything else. So this is a layout of table, and I want to put the content to start from here, then it also contain the properties. Okay, and the properties v align. V align is the property of table row, and we will simply write here v align top. Okay, the content is appearing in top section, it will start from top, content part 1, and here you can write here content part 2, content part 2, that's it, and this is the footer part. Okay, so I think you have clear about table tag. Means there are two different type of utility of table. The first one is to display table as a data container, similar to this, and another utility of table is that to creating the layout this way. Okay,
Yes.
okay, if you have any doubt, then you can ask. So tables, now right now we are not using table layout much more, because table is not easy to create responsive layout. That's why now right now we prefer div tag. Div is much flexible as compared to table. That's why most of the web development company or most of the websites prefer division or div tag to creating the layout. Okay, not table, but in some cases you can use table also. And now I am discussing another important tag. Suppose that I want to create some menu items into here. Okay, suppose that I want to create home, about us, contact us, or any menu item I want to create, then we will simply use hyperlink there, and hyperlink is used to navigate from one web page to another. Okay, so that is called, that's why I am discussing about anchor tag. Anchor tag, this is also the important tag. You know about anchor tag? What is anchor tag?
Yeah, I didn't use, but I heard it.
Yeah, what is use of this?
Not sure.
Okay, anchor tag is generally used to, it is used to create hyperlink. It is used to create hyperlink, hyperlink to navigate
Yeah,
from
got it.
one web page to
Yeah,
another.
yeah,
Navigate from one web page to another. Suppose that if you are creating any website, then it can contains multiple pages. Okay, home page, home.html, about.html, services.html, contact.html. These are the different pages you have created, and you want to navigate from one web page to another. Then you will prefer, then you will use anchor tag. This is the important tag. Okay, suppose that I am visiting any website. Suppose that I am visiting Shiva Concept Solution. This is my website. Okay, to represent the information of my institute. And here I have created multiple web pages about us. Okay, when I will click on about us, then about web page is opening, placements web page is opening, testimonial web page is opening, internship web page is opening. So that is the hyperlink or anchor tag I have used to navigate from one web page to another. Same approach I want to follow here. I am creating three menu: home, about, contact, or anything else. And when I will click home, then our example one will be open. When I will click, suppose that I am just putting here example 1, example 2, example 3, example 4. What example I have discussed, these all example I will attach here. And when I will click on this, then I will navigate to desired page. How is it possible? So first I will go in header section. Here I can create another table. Okay, under TR you can create another table. I just create another table. Table means table can be nesting, means in first you will create table, after that TR, and under TR again you can create table. And here TR, TD, and this TD contain hyperlink. Okay, anchor tag. Anchor tag is a h reference. Anchor tag always will start from a, and it contain href. Href means where we will navigate, means href means h reference, where we will link. Okay, when we want to click on menu item, then what will be the our desired url, our desired web page, that name will mention here. Okay, I will mention here example1 dot html. And in anchor tag, here I will write title. Okay, so this will appearing to user. When I will click on example1, then I will move to example1 dot html. Okay, you can show here example1. When I will click this, then I will move to example1, what we have created in first, what we have created in first as a first example. Again, same approach I am following. TD, and go here, just write example 2, and I will write here example 2 dot html. Again, just copy this. TD example 3, example 3 I will mention here example 3. Okay, again example 4, I'll mention here example 4 dot html. This way, example 1, example 2, example 3, example 4. Okay, these all things has been attached here, this one. And I will click on example 2, then it will navigate to example 2 dot html. Again click on back example 3, then it will go into the example 3. After that example 4, it will go into the example 4. So this is the use of anchor tag, and it is the most important tag, and it will always start from A, and it contain H reference attribute or properties. And in H reference we will mention the page name, link name or anything else, and here title, what you want to show. Suppose that this is the page name, also here we can mention URL name. Okay, here I will write a h reference and giving the URL as well, https shivaconceptsolution.com. Okay, the here for more info I will write here, for more information you can visit there. You can mention the URL as well. Okay, not only page name, you can mention here URL name also. And just I will visit the website for more info. I will click on this, then I will visit to shivaconceptsolution.com. So this approach, this type of work you can create by using anchor tag or hyperlink tag. This is also called anchor tag. Someone call hyperlink tag. Okay, someone called link tag. These are the same thing. Okay, so there have three different name: anchor, hyperlink or link tag. And when you
That's
want to
why I was confused. Yeah,
what?
that's why I was confused. I know about this tag, but anchor, like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
hyperlink.
Anchor.
Yeah,
Anchor means A stand for anchor. That's why
yeah.
it start from A. Okay. So
Okay.
their
Mm.
actual name is anchor tag.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So these are the different tags what I have discussed. This is the most important tag: table tag, anchor tag. Okay, and it is basically used to create the layout and create the web page, create the website. Now I am discussing another important tag. Div tag I will discuss, because div tag is for divide the web page, but div tag will work based on CSS. Without CSS, div tag will not work. Div tag does not contain any properties. Okay, so this is completely dependent on CSS. Then when we discuss about CSS, then we will create the layout of div. Okay, so simply you can manage div is also the container tag, and it is basically used to create the layout of web pages. Create the layout of web pages. Okay, so I will discuss this tag because this is the most important tag. Without this tag you can't create the layout. Okay, that's why I will discuss this when I will discuss about CSS, because CSS is mandatory to represent this. So now I am discussing the tag which not uh, work with which not initiated by the CSS. Without CSS also we can use. The another tag is list tag. You knew about list tag?
Yes.
Yeah. How many list tag?
Two types of list tag. Two or three.
Three types of list tag. Okay.
Yeah,
The
three. Yeah.
first one is ordered list.
Ordered, unordered. Yeah.
First one is ordered. Okay, means it
Mm.
will display the list into the sequence one, two, three, four. This one, suppose that one I will write here C, after that two C plus plus, three DSA, fourth Python, fifth JavaScript. This way I want to represent my course list. Then we can use ordered list. And ordered list always start from OL. OL is that main tag, means root element, and li is the sub element, li. And here I will write C, and after that li, C plus plus, okay, and li. That's it. So this is the syntax of ordered list. Okay, and second one is the unordered. Unordered means it has no any sequence. It will not display 1 2 3 this one. So most of the cases, if we want to create any collection of items that has no any sequence, then we will prefer this. Okay, and it will start from UL, and their list item name is similar to order list LI, and here you can write item name, what item name you want to display. Okay, unordered list. It can display, you can write in, you can use any symbol to manage the unordered list. You can use square, you can use circle, you can use, there are multiple type of options to display the symbol, and here the item name will be visible. So second is one is unordered list, and the third one is definition list. Definition list, it is generally used to mention the different type of topic and their definition. Okay, so this is start from DL. DL means definition list, and he said it has DT. DT means definition title, and DD means definition description. So here you can mention what is HTML. Here simple you will write HTML. This is a title. HTML is a text based language that is used to create the user interface of any web applications. That is called description. So this type of, suppose that you want to create FAQ, frequently asked question section, where you will mention question and their answer, question and their answer, question and their answer. This type of real time task you can create by definition list. Okay, so we have three different lists. Now I am practically implementing this, then you can learn better. Example 5.html. That's it. And here what I will write, simply I will create UL tag. In UL I will write LI, simply I will display my courses. CPP LI, DSA LI, Java LI, Python. That's it. Simply I will write here course name. I will just put HR, horizontal row, and here I will write again course name into OL. I just change UL to OL and nothing else. Again write this one DL and DL DT. Their tag is different. It will not use LI, it will use DT. And DD, I will write what is C, this one. Here I will write C is a programming language. Okay, this one. Again I will write here what is C++, what is CPP. CPP is a OOPS based programming language. And again I will write here what is DSA. What is DSA? And DSA is a data structure and algorithms to design, to manage system design. Okay, this one. So simply we can define what is C, C++. Okay, so all tag I have used here. Just now run this web page, open with live server, you can show here. So this is the unordered list, this is the ordered list, and this is the definition list. And their default visualization is this, without using CSS. The raw HTML structure is this. If you are using CSS, then you can provide lots of properties and provide the more decorum to this sections. Okay, I think that it is clear to you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, these are also the most important tag, that's why I am discussing this. And now I am discussing about form tag. This is also important because if you are creating login form, if you are creating registration form, without form tag you can't create it. Form tag is compulsory to manage any dynamic task. Suppose that you are using .NET as a backend, okay? Then you will create the form. Then this form tag, this form you can create by HTML form tag. Means in all web technology or web applications, form will always created by HTML tag. Means HTML tag, HTML form tag is compulsory to all, whatever it is Angular, whatever it is a React, whatever it is a Java, whatever is a .NET, any web technology if you are preferring and creating the form, that is created and managed by HTML into the browser side. Because Angular, React, Java, Python, PHP, these all different web technologies not render the content into the browser side. Browser only render the HTML content. That's why we should learn about HTML form elements. This is a beneficial for you when you will create any form. Okay. So how many tag is there? Lots of tag. The first one is text field. Suppose that this one text field. Okay, text field is used to take the input from user into the single line. So how to create this using HTML? First I am discussing about form tag. The HTML contain form tag to create the form. Form itself a container similar to table and div, but it is basically used to creating the form. The form itself one tag, that is called container tag. It will contains various form elements such as text field, radio button, checkbox. Okay, but text field is used to take the input. Suppose that you want to create text field, then you will use input tag, and it contain type attribute, that is type, and we will mention text here. That's it. The input type equal to text, that is used to create the text field. Suppose that I want to create password field. Password field means hidden characters. Means the characters you are entering that is not visible to anybody. So to create password field, you just write input type equal to password. It will create password field. So similar, input type equal to text means text field. Input type equal to password means password. If you are writing here type equals to number, then it will create input type. Input will same. Input type equal to number, then it will create number text field. Okay. Similar to this, if you write input type equal to date, input type equal to date, then it will create date time fields. And after that, input type equal to color. Suppose that you will simply write here input type equal to color, then it will create color text field. So these are the different type of form element based on text field. Okay, and their tag is similar. Input type equal to text, input type equal to password, input type equal to number, input type equal to date, input type equal to color, and input type equal to email. Input type equal to email. So it will provide email based characters into the keyboard, as well as it will validate email ID field dynamically. Okay, so means email format it will check when you will perform any dynamic operations. So here I am creating one form to contain these all fields. What I will do, this form layout 1 dot html, that's it. Okay, simply I will go there and mention form tag, and what I am creating H1 form example. That's it. Simply I will take first paragraph and input type equal to text. This is text field, and it contain one property also, placeholder to write the help text. Okay, help text for user or any hint to user. Name and id attribute is also optional. This is used server side or javascript. HTML input type equal text, placeholder, enter your name. Just run this one. Okay, so this is called text field. Again, I want to create password field. Just change type equal to password. Okay, this one, and write the hint text here, enter your password. This one you will write here, this is password. Okay, automatically browser represent this, and this is a text field. After that, if you want to write any numeric, suppose that mobile number you want to mention, you can write here input type equal number, enter your mobile number. Suppose that mobile number does not contain any text or characters, so this one, it doesn't take any character type of content. Okay, so you can use input type equal to number. Suppose that you want to create date, input type equal to date, you can simply mention here input type equal to date. That's it. Placeholder, enter birth date. Okay, yeah, enter date of birth, you can simply write enter date of birth. Okay, this message you can mention as a input type equal to date, placeholder is this one. Okay, so date, this is a date, and suppose that I want to represent color, you can simply write here input type equal to color, placeholder, enter color. That's it. It will display color picker, this one, and you can select any color. Internally it provide color code. To get their value, it contain value property for server side. Suppose that you are using Angular, you are using JavaScript, then value property is the properties that contain their current value. Suppose that you are writing anything under the text field, then value is the attribute that contain their current entered value. Okay, so for server side operations or JavaScript operations, we will use value properties. In HTML, it has no needed. It is dynamic property. Input type equal to text, enter your mobile number, date of birth. Input type equal to email. Input type equal to email. So this is, and placeholder, enter your email, this one. And when we will use dynamic form, means this form we will manage dynamically. Okay, and it will provide the validation as well. Okay, I am just putting here input type equal to submit. Submit is used to submit the form. Input type equal to submit. It will create one button, submit button, that is used to submit the form. Here I will mention register, this one, and close the paragraph. That's it. Okay, here I will write invalid email, then it will provide the message, please include @ the email address. Means it will properly validate this. If your email ID is correct, then it work, then it means submit the form. Otherwise it will not submit the form. Means proper validations also providing by the type. Means type equal to email means it will check the email format. Okay, that's it. So these are the different type of input tag that HTML provide as a form element. Okay?
Yeah, excuse me, I have one question here.
Yes.
Yeah, please. Yeah, you are using value register. So you it's as you explain in line number 11. So value it will take JavaScript, Angular or React like, but here you are using value in
Yeah,
line
yeah,
number
yeah, yeah.
18
Because
register. So
here
it
the
is doing
value,
validation, right?
yeah, here value will work as a caption. Okay. But in case of text field, the value will be collected via the variables, and variables declared under the JavaScript or Angular or React. Okay, we can't declare the variable into the HTML. Okay, so
Okay.
here in case of submit button, value
Mm-hmm.
will work as a caption. That's why I'm mentioning here.
Okay.
If I will
You
write
use.
here value equals to 10 in text field, then also it will appear,
Mhm.
but it has no meaning here because it is for
Oh.
dynamic, it's not static. If we write the value 10, then it will
Mhm.
appear by default 10. Okay,
Okay.
that's why.
If we are using submit, then this value will work. If we are using text, password, number, anything,
Yeah.
it's just print as it is.
Yes,
Not
yes, yes.
got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
So now you exercise these all things. Okay, I am giving the task to you into the previous class. What task I have given to you? Forget.
So you told like, yeah, create video tag. I mean, using video tag and image tag, marquee tag. Just use the example and do it like.
Yes, yes, yes. Create one web page to using all these tags. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Today I am giving the task to you. Create personal website of 5 page using table layout. Okay.
Okay.
Here home, you can use video tag, audio tag, anything is your creativity. About only 3 page website, not 5 page.
Okay.
Home, about us, contact us. Okay, in home
Okay.
page you can create the layout as per you. Okay, in
Mm-hmm.
about us page also you will create the layout according to you. In contact us page you will write all these things. Okay, so create 3 different web pages and link to each other. When I will click on about us, then it will navigate to about us page. When we'll click on contact us, then it will navigate to contact us page. When we click on home page, then again it will come into the home page. This type of web page, yeah, website, normal website you just create. Okay, this is a task, and
Okay.
already I have
Okay.
discussed all these things what will be used
Mm-hmm.
into this task, and
Mm-hmm.
also do practice of all tag elements what I have described. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And in another session we will just start CSS. That is much beneficial for you because
Mm-hmm.
HTML tags has no limit. It will most important tags what we will use in our web pages that I have discussed, and HTML
Mm-hmm.
will continuously uses. Okay, it will never end that
Okay.
HTML topic will end. HTML will always use when you will create any of this. Okay, you will, if you
Mm-hmm.
learn as CSS, then also HTML will use. If you learn JavaScript, then also HTML will use. If you learn
Mm-hmm.
Angular, then also HTML will use. HTML will use in all platforms. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.